Yo, what's happening, my people? So it's your boy Chance Jollivet, aka Smooth, back with another video. So we're gonna be talking about Marvel's newest series, Echo, little mini series, man. So this is a character that we seen unleashed, debuted on the Hawkeye series. So she was pretty interesting, but I was like, does she deserve a series for herself? Not does she deserve it, but was it interesting? Was it a character that was engaging enough to give her own series that would hold our attention? And leading up to this, I was not sold. I didn't really care for this. It wasn't a character that I was looking forward to. And I think Marvel kind of seen the writing on the wall, and they lost a little hope for this as well. That's why they end up just dumping all the episodes all at once, just to it seemed like it was kind of like the white flag that they was waving, because it was like, oh well, we filmed this, let's just give it to them. But it could be a diamond in the rough, man. A lot of things, man, that people been hating on Marvel for and stuff, a lot of goofiness. This is not that. This is serious. It is opening the door for like the Punishers, the Daredevils, and stuff like that. Like there was some positive things in this series. Let me talk about my negatives right quick. So get that out of the way. So first it was just like the character. Like I was like Echo. Why is they giving and her name is really Echo in the series. Her name is Maya. She go by a government name and stuff. Like so I'm like, why is she having a series? And I've been a comic book reader my whole life, man. From minuscule characters from Dark Hawk to Deathlock to Sleepwalker, uh, Sandman, the Green Goblin, just trying to think about people, man. The Blob, just a bunch of crazy characters and stuff, man. And I never remember coming across Echo in any of the comic books. Maybe it was in some Daredevil comic books from back in the days, and I can't say I was reading every Daredevil back in the days or anything. But it's just a character that I never came across, so I'm like, what is up with this, and why are they giving her a series? But and some other things about it, I'm like, just it seems a little patronizing and stuff. It seems like Marvel wants to try to cater to every genre, every race of people and stuff. Like it's just like, and that's fine. Like for everybody to have in representation and stuff like that. But it just seems like they're going out of the way. Like, who didn't we cover? Let's get a Scottish hero. Let's get a Russian character. Like it's just like, and it just seems a certain way. So with this one, they got the trifecta. So they have a Native American, deaf, disabled character. I'm like, that's a little patronizing, a little reaching. You trying to like, it looks a little iffy on Marvel's part. But the thing about it, like me saying that, it sounds ignorant, but I'm just looking at it like, y'all pissing on me and telling me it's raining. Like I'm like, like y'all just doing a little too much. But the crazy thing about it, it works. Like the character is pretty dope. And I love how they started the series off and they showed like her backstory. They showed her as a little child and how her father turned into crime and how she ended up going to New York and being with Kingpin and all kind of stuff like that. At the beginning when they showed Jeremy Renner and stuff, they showed when he was what was he called? He was I don't remember, but he was this character when he was the ninja. He was the ninja and stuff, and he killed her father and everything. So I was seeing that, I was like, why are they showing this again? I'm like, is this the right series? I'm like, did they upload? Because I'm like, I've seen this before. But I like how they showed her backstory and they showed how everything led up to her becoming the character that she was. and because she was pretty much a villain in the series, and this she's on the fence. Like you don't know if she's a good guy, she's bad, but she was very heartbroken in her life. She had a lot of bad things that happened to her, and she was misguided. Her family, they were heartbroken, and instead of like reaching out to her and embracing her, like they kind of shied away from it, and that right there turned her into reaching towards the negative people like Kingpin and stuff, and him being able to have such a hold on her because her family wasn't necessarily there for her the way that she should have been because of the bad things that happened to her in her life. And the way it turns this character, like it makes sense, and it gives her depth as a character. Like some things I didn't care for, like the history of it, and they're showing the Native American roots and stuff like that. That's cool, but then some of the spiritual things like that. I'm not saying I'm against it, but I'm just saying like with the What If series, I know at some point they're gonna bring that character into the Marvel universe, or they're gonna give her own animated series or something. I think some of that would have been better for that character, as far as like the spirit, the powerful type things. Like I don't think this character Maya, she doesn't have like superpowers in the series, but at moments she has powers, and I don't think that was necessary for this character. Like whenever they would have brought in Kawawa, whatever name, I don't know what her name is on the What If series, I don't remember, but she got like powers and stuff. I think they should have left that for her and have this character more grounded in reality, like the Punisher or something like that. But she is dope. The action, her fighting scenes and stuff, she cold. Like she kicking ass. They don't have enough fighting, but they have a good amount. But the heart in the story and stuff, man, and where she goes as a character is pretty dope. And then we see Kingpin, and we see how he is going to be introduced into the big Marvel Cinematic Universe, and things that might affect people like Daredevil, Spider-Man, and stuff like that. Like he's going to become a bigger character. So it's a lot of things set up with this series right here, man. It was pretty dope. It was better than I thought. I went into it negative. I wasn't interested. I didn't want to see it, and I said a few negative things in here. But watching it, and all them stereotypes and all the misguided things and intentions and how I thought Marvel was catering and stuff like that, it turned out to be dope. It turned out to be a dope series, man. If you on the fence about watching this or anything, man, I would say watch it. I would say watch it, man. It'll be a pleasant surprise. Like they got a lot of things you watch. Like I don't want to name any series because some people gonna be like, I like this anyway. Some things I just think is just been goofy as hell. I don't want to name it, but this ain't got the goofiness. They don't have any jokes and laughing in here. They got like maybe one comedic character on here. I don't remember his name. Her cousin or whatever. But other than that, he's very serious. He's ass kicking and stuff, man. I like how they dive into like her stuff every now and then. Like every now and then, like the screen, it'll like have no audio, and you'll see the world from her perspective and stuff, man. So I like certain moments like that, like just bringing in different elements, man. It was nice, man. I would get like the action and stuff. I would give it like a 9. The story, man, I give it a solid 8.5. Like some of the spiritual things, like it's not bad. It's just I didn't like when they gave us some powers for a second. Like it was just unnecessary. So that was like the negative on there. But other than that, it's dope. I give it overall. Overall, it's one of my favorite little Marvel series, man. I ain't gonna lie, it was better than a lot of things. So if this is consistent with the new Marvel series and stuff, man, I very much look forward to Daredevil and stuff. Like I hope she is in Daredevil. I want to see this character again. But we gonna see, man. But I would get this like an 8.7 out of 10. Definitely tell you to check it out, man. much props to the cast and everybody and the Choctaws and all them, because I see they contributed in the series and stuff, just like they did on the What Ifs. It might have not been Choctaw, but I know a tribe contributed to the What If series as well on some of them episodes. But anyways, man, I know I said a lot of ignorant things, but it was to just prove a point in my thoughts and stuff, and some thoughts that I think people might have thought from the outside in without watching the series or anything. But anyways, man, like, comment, subscribe, go be a greatest of the most hated, man. I'll let you boy. Peace.